guys, so this video is going to be all about my nose piercing, and I'm going to be making a video of each one of my piercings, like my nose, my Monroe, my tongue, and my belly button. I'm not going to do one on the ears just because, you know, everyone knows how to take care of an ear piercing. It's pretty much just the simplest thing. So first off, and then the other thing I wanted to say is I'm sorry about the quality of the camera, but my video camera is actually charging right now because it was dead, so all I have is my webcam, so just bear with me with the quality, but this is all I have for now. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to be talking about the how long ago I got it, the price, how I take care of it, and just some other stories like that. So here we go. I've had my nose pierced for a year now. I've had it pierced for 1 year, and it was $20 at Skin Addicts, where I go and get all of my tattoos. And if you're wondering, Skin Addicts does not have a body piercer anymore. He was actually like a really old guy who does piercings, and he had actually retired, so they don't have a piercer as of right now, which I'm hoping they get one soon, but as of right now they don't have one. So it was $20 for me to go there, and it didn't hurt at all. Like, I will put a link like right here to me getting my nose pierced for the first time, and what I mean by first time I'll get into in a second. But yep, I will put a link to that video like right here. And where am I? I made a list of everything, so I don't know if that's weird or not, but I'm just trying to like catch up on the list so I can like read it off properly. So no, it didn't hurt, and they gave me a little stud that I left in for 2 months before I changed it, which wasn't the best idea in the world, because you're supposed to leave it in for like 3 to 6 months before you change it, but I changed it after 2. So when I first got it, it didn't hurt, and I would clean it every night, every day actually, with antibacterial soap that I had, and then I would use H2O, and here we go, hydrogen peroxide. Now, I've already explained that my piercings don't have a problem with hydrogen peroxide. I've only ever used hydrogen peroxide on my nose, and it hasn't given me any problems, so just a little disclaimer there, because I know people are like, you're not supposed to use hydrogen peroxide on your piercings. Well, just let me do me and deal, because it didn't do anything to irritate my piercings whatsoever. In the 2-month mark, which was July, I went to Body Candy and I bought 2 nose rings, this one and a black one, and I changed out the stud that I got pierced with into the black ring that I have, and it was really difficult for me to change it for the first time by myself. I actually had to have Chance help me, so that was interesting. And it was weird to have a hoop, because with the stud I could like go like this, and with the hoop I thought I had to be like extra careful, so I would like that, but yeah. So it was really foreign to me at first, the hoop in my nose, but everything was fine. And then maybe around the September mark is when I started to have a lot of issues with my nose piercing. I don't really know like the exact issue of why it would get irritated, but it would get irritated almost all the time. I would get keloids a lot, which, speaking of the devil, I have a fucking huge one right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's huge. Anyway, so I would get keloids, it would get irritated, it would be red, it would hurt. So I had changed it back to a stud, because I thought it would be easier to care for that way. It doesn't really matter, make a difference to me. And I think maybe the cause of it might have been because I have really bad skin, like really like oily acne skin, and I get a lot of oil right in the nose area. So I don't know if oil from my face would get on it and irritate it, but I have a lot of issues with that. And then for that couple month mark, as I was having really bad keloids, everything went back to normal for a while when I put the stud in. And then Christmas Day of last year, 2012, I was with Chance and the nose ring had fallen out. And by the next day, the piercing was completely closed up. And I've had it for 6 months, but it's still closed right up. Like, I couldn't put the ring. I tried re-piercing it, not a good idea. I tried putting a hoop in, I tried putting the stud back in, and it just wouldn't go through, so I knew it was closed right away. And so I had to go and get it re-pierced, and there I went to Mystery Inc. to get it re-pierced, and that's where I got this, my tongue, and my nose pierced for the second time, which the second time around it hurt like a biatch. It really hurt to get pierced the second time because there's a lot of scar tissue there that the needle had to go through again. So that really hurt, and that was not pleasant at all. And then after that, like, they put a stud in, and then what I had noticed is ever since I got it re-pierced for the second time, I have had nothing but issues with it. The first 2 weeks were great. No issues at all. Cleaned it normally, nothing happened. And then I started having issues again. Like, I've been having keloids and problems with it for the past 3 weeks now. So, let's see, how many months has it been since I've had it pierced again? It's been about 5 months since I've had it pierced again now. Oh gosh, not that. Sorry, not 5. And it's been about 3 months since I've had it pierced again. And the first 2 weeks were great, and now I'm having issues with it again. Like I said, I have a keloid right now, and I constantly have to baby my nose piercing now. I don't know what the deal is with it, but I constantly have to baby it and take care of it. And what I use to do that is something that I found on YouTube from one of my favorite YouTubers, Kinky Nikki 4. She uses 100% pure Australian tea tree oil, which looks like this. And how I would clean this bastard is just take a Q-tip and put a little tiny drop of this, put it on the keloid maybe twice a week, and it'll take care of it. So I would use this, I would use the tea tree oil, and I would use H2 Ocean piercing aftercare spray. So those two things I found have helped, but I mean, it's a constant process. I constantly have to baby it. So out of all my piercings, my nose is probably my least favorite, just because it requires so much assistance. Like, it can't just heal and be left alone. I constantly have to clean it because I have really bad skin, and I'm guessing the oil from my face is irritating the nose, and it's just dirty all the time, I guess. I don't know, but that's what I'm guessing. I would take it out and just say forget it, but I'm on a budget and I don't make very much money. So all the money that I have spent on this nose piercing, I'm not one to just take it out and say forget it, because I put too much money into it. So if I'm going to commit to spending money on something, I'm going to stick with it. So I'm going to stick with it and try to get it to heal as best I can. I'm just going to have to really get into a routine now of cleaning all the time, even though that's a pain in the butt. So none of you really had any questions regarding my nose piercing, but I do have a couple tips that I have learned as far as taking care of the nose ring, and these are habits that I've had to break myself because I'm terrible with these. But the first tip is to always wash your hands before you touch it. Like what you saw me do a couple times in this video, you saw me touch it, which probably isn't good, but I'm going to clean it after this video anyway, so, because I have a massive keloid and it's really red and gross. So just, yeah, make sure you always wash your hands with antibacterial soap before you touch your piercing. And don't rotate it. Like, I have a hoop and don't like twist it and whatnot a lot, because that can also irritate it. And that's really it. Just be really like gentle with it. And like I said, I'm still learning to get a regular routine. I've almost had it for a year now, and I still have to take care of it like it's new. But like I said, I'm not going to take it out because I spent so much money on it. Okay, so that was the video all about my nose piercing. I hope it was helpful to some of you, and I hope I'm not the only one who struggles with nose piercings, because I feel like I'm the only one that has an issue with it. But I love it too much to take it out, and I spent over $30 getting it pierced for 2 times. So yeah, if you have any questions that you didn't get to send to me before I made this video, you can leave a comment below or message me, and I will answer. I always answer everybody. And the upcoming videos that I have are a video talking about my tongue, a video on my Monroe, which will be coming on Saturday. So stay tuned for the Monroe Saturday, and the tongue and belly button piercing are tomorrow. Yes, I will do those tomorrow, and then I will do a couple requests from people. So yeah, just stay tuned for that, and I hope this was helpful. And I'm just blabbering now, so just excuse me. And I'm going to end this video because I'm probably annoying a lot of you. So I will see you all very soon in more videos. Bye!